Well, it's definitely showtime in the land. Hi, everybody. I'm Jim Rodriguez, and welcome to another edition of Dodgers Latest here on our YouTube channel. Man, you guys, I cannot thank you guys enough. You've been blowing up our channel. Subscribers are going up. Comments, I'm reading them all, responding to all of them. Thank you so much. Let's keep it going as we grow the channel here on Dodgers Latest. Subscribe, like, comment, tell everybody you got about it. Another week of Dodger baseball. It's going to be a great weekend when the Yankees come to Dodger Stadium. But the Dodgers, meanwhile, before that, they are closing out this 6-game road trip in Cleveland against the Guardians. First of all, hope everyone had a good Memorial Day and remembering the reason why some of us had 3-day weekends, got to work overtime, etc., or just be able to take some time off. So remember why we got to do that. But the Dodgers in action on Memorial Day in Cleveland and beat up the Guardians 7-2. And who, of course, was the star? Well, it was Shohei Otani, as usual, right? His major league leading 19th home run of the year, his 5th leadoff home run of the year, and his 2nd straight game with a leadoff home run. Hit the first pitch out of there last night, and the Dodgers rolled 7-2. And, of course, we didn't really talk about it. Remember, Otani still, with all this MVP talk, leading the league, leading the majors in home runs now with 19, he was back on the mound against live hitting over the weekend. Sunday at Citi Field in New York, he pitched to 5 batters. It was 3 batters. A couple guys hit twice, but essentially it was 5 batters, 22 pitches, touched 97 on the fastball. And according to Dave Roberts, Shohei is going to do one of these live bullpen sessions or live bullpen games, a simulated game, once a week until he builds up. The first test was being able to throw breaking balls. He did that in the bullpen session. Then they put him out there in a live simulated game session. And according to Dave Roberts, the quote was, he came out of that session unscathed. And yeah, so Shohei hitting bombs and throwing at 97 in simulated games. I think we're going to see him post All-Star break, maybe August. The Dodgers, always in the market for another starter. We talked about Paul Skeens. I invite you to listen to that episode. Could he possibly be in the mix? Sandy Alcantara, could he be in the mix? Maybe some smaller guys like Andrew Heaney, Tyler Anderson. I don't know, but the Dodgers are definitely in the market, and the Dodgers are definitely getting some back. Clayton Kershaw, another one of those arms, he will pitch on Wednesday, tomorrow night in Cleveland. We'll get into that as well. But Shohei doing the damage, his league-leading 19th home run of the year. He passes Aaron Judge and the Phillies slugger for the lead in the major leagues in home run. Kyle Schwarber, of course, of the Phillies. All right, so let's move on to, while Otani's been doing it all at the plate and on the mound, the unquestioned ace of this team is Yoshino Yamamoto. Another win. He is now 6-3, ERA of 1.97. Threw another gem last night, 2 earned, 6 innings, 7 Ks. Got that ERA to 1.97. And what really gets me going about Yamamoto is not only, the numbers, the ERAs, and all that stuff, but this is the 3rd straight outing that he has taken the mound after a Dodger loss, and he has willed them to a win. That's what aces do. They stop losing streaks. They get you back on the winning track. Remember, he stopped a 4-game losing streak with a win against the A's. His last 3 starts are coming off Dodger losses, and the Dodgers have won each of those 3 of his last 3 starts. He's gotten 2 of those wins. One was an extra inning win against Arizona, but he has been doing what aces do, and man, oh man, at this rate, he will be Game 1 Division Series, Game 1 Championship Series, Game 1 World Series. He has been lights out, has been Yoshino Yamamoto. And by the way, have you heard the little rap song that's out there for him? It's in Japanese. I invite you to check that out. It's a wild, pretty catchy little tune. Well, tonight, Second game of the series in the land. It's Dustin May against an Orange County guy, a guy from Mission Viejo who went to Cal State Fullerton, Tanner Bibby. And I tell you what, I think we're going to see a low-scoring game in this. May 2-4, ERA a little tick over 4. Bibby 4-4, and ERA about 3.5. We mentioned Bibby from Mission Viejo, California, pitched to Cal State Fullerton, threw an absolute gem his last time out against the Tigers. 7 innings, no earned runs, and beating the Tigers. And Dustin Dustin May's coming off a win where he beat the Arizona Diamondbacks. He went 6 innings, 1 earned, 8 Ks. I think we're going to have 2 of the bright, young right arms in the game tonight, so it's going to be really exciting to see Dustin May and Tanner Bibby go at it. And, of course, with those Southern California roots, how can you go with that? So a little odds and ends to close out today's Dodgers latest. I'm a big betting fan. I will never shy away from that. And immediately, with the kind of year that Shohei Otani's having, I checked, well, he is the prohibitive favorite to win the MVP of the National League. He is at minus 140, and he has deserved every moment of that. Fernando Tatis is second to Shohei at plus 450. PCA, Pete Crow Armstrong, he's at 9-1 to win the National League MVP. But as of right now, it is all Shohei at minus 140. And in terms of Cy Young, well, of course, it's Yamamoto. He is plus 275 to win it. He is not the favorite in the National League. That is Paul Skeens. But I'll tell you what, the gap between Skeens and Yamamoto has closed in terms of a betting favorite. Skeens is now plus 230 to win the Cy Young, with Yamamoto at plus 275. And in terms of the Dodgers team, well, they're the favorites to win the World Series, plus 240. Favorite to get to the World Series at plus 150. Should be fun this weekend. It's the Yankees. We'll get all into that as the Yankees come back to Dodger Stadium. But 2 more still in Cleveland. Tonight, it's Dustin May and Tanner Bibby. Tomorrow, Clayton Kershaw on Getaway Day, an afternoon game in Cleveland. I'm Jim Rodriguez. Remember, hit me up on J-Rod Show on Instagram and on X. Always fun to talk to you about Dodger baseball. And remember, on his channel, it's always time for Dodger baseball.